been the companions of humans since 4000 BCE, and since then have become more than beasts of burden. They have served as comrades on the battlefield, as workers on the farm, and as friends in the hearts of many.
Skylar Richmond Center is located at 2100 Preston Street. It is home to many horses and is a therapeutic site for those who have disabilities.
People with disabilities have been running since the times of the ancient Greeks and Chinese. Riding is shown to have many physical, emotional, and mental benefits, and true modern horse riding therapy can be traced back to the 1900s. During the First World War, doctors and therapists at the Oxford Hospital used horseback therapy for wounded soldiers. In 1952, Lise Hartle won a silver medal in a dressage, a competitive horse riding sport in the Helsinki Olympic Games. Lise was confined to a wheelchair due to being stricken with polio, and afterwards the therapeutic riding movement really got noticed. Many therapeutic rider centers were established afterwards. Sire was founded in 1974 by Cindy Lynn in Connecticut. Over the years, the program has moved to several different places and opened up in sites in Cypress, Spring, Montgomery, and Fort Bend County.
I'm here at the Sire building in Richmond, Texas. This is Jen. What is your connection to Sire?
I am an instructor here at Sire.
Okay, so here at Sire, what do you think the mission is of the organization?
Our mission at Sire is seeking to improve the quality of life for individuals with special needs.
Awesome. How does Sire help people?
Sire helps people in many, many ways. We not only help the clients that come to ride, but we also help their families and their extended families.
Do you think these people form bonds with the people they meet or the horses?
Absolutely. We have riders who end up sponsoring horses. We have riders that build bonds with their volunteers. We have volunteers that want to quit their day job to come work for us because it's such an integral part of their
That's great.
weekly life. Yeah.
What kind of challenges do you think volunteers or the people here face?
Oh, well, we have a gambit. Lots of our individuals, one of the challenges is socialization. That could be one of their goals that they're working on, learning how to build bonds and socializing. So with our volunteers, we're able to develop those relationships.
So what's your name and what's your connection to Sire?
Hi, my name is Lois Stovall. My connection to Sire is I am a Richmond State Supported Living Center employee. I assist them with all the horse duties as far as their care, their nutrition, getting them ready for lessons, and to recognize anything that goes on.
Awesome. So what kind of experiences do you have here in general as an employee?
I've been here working for the state for 4 years, a little over 4 years now. The experience I actually went to Purdue A&M University for animal science. I did 3.5 years there. I went to VetTech Institute of Houston, which is a veterinary technology program. I actually have a degree in social and applied science and veterinary technology. So my specialty is large animal medicine. So I'm able to recognize if there's something going on with one of the horses, if they're not going to be able to be used for that day, or if there's some type of sickness, I can pretty much catch it before it gets worse.
So you're like almost a vet, actually.
Yeah, so to speak. I got a little bit more going here. It's a road that is well traveled, I should say.
Okay. So would you say your work here is worth it?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a humbling experience because I've worked here for the state. I didn't start off at the horse barn. I actually started off on the home, and the home was with individuals that were more medically fragile. They had to use wheelchairs in order to get around, and they had severe mental retardation to profound mental retardation. So it was one of those experiences where it's humbling, and people wouldn't think the great aspect that a therapeutic riding program would have on a person that has mental disabilities. They may not be able to do the same thing as far as dexterity that we are able to do, but it's amazing when you see someone that uses a wheelchair that has limited mobility and dexterity with their hands, but they can reach for a rein. It is a great program. It's a great experience. It's a tearjerker, I will say.
Yeah.
It's life-changing, and it really makes you appreciate the little things that you have in life.
Yeah. All right. So what's your daily routine here at Sire like?
My daily routine, I bring the horses in. On Saturdays, I bring the horses in for feeding. They get fed before 8 o'clock to get ready for their 9 o'clock lessons. I make sure everyone has hay, everyone has water, everyone, when I go to get them out of the pasture, I check their gait just to see if there's any lameness, if I'm recognizing anything that's going on. After that, I soak their buckets to wash them, and then I get their PM feed ready. Sometimes I have to medicate depending on which animal needs what, a little bit more care than the others do. After that, I kind of just let them sit in the stalls and get ready to be groomed and tagged for the residents to ride. And then once that's done, at about 3 o'clock, I start to feed. And then after 3, I actually begin to turn horses out into the pasture for the day, and then I lock them up.
Okay. So what kind of equipment do you work with here?
I actually have an easy go cart that I use every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes they forget to put gas in it and it runs out of gas. But I have an easy go cart. I have what we call a spreader. And the spreader actually, once I clean the stalls, it takes the manure and I actually go and spread it around the pastures, and it helps with the grass growing again. So it's kind of like a give back to the pasture kind of thing. And then after that, I'll take my tractor. I have a little tractor with a drag, and I go and drag the arena so that the ground and the soil is very soft for them to have their lessons.
So I am with the Gottlieb family, and what is the history that you have with sires?
Okay, well, Dana had been riding actually horses since she was about 2 years old, and she was in the riding program at Richmond State Supporting Living Center prior to Sire coming on, and so she's just continued with Sire since they took over.
What are the benefits that this has brought to your family?
Well, I think the benefits have been that Dana has learned some, has had some new skills, using her, learning how to balance better. She loves animals and particularly loves horses and horses. And so she's learned that, and she's learned some new skills as far as taking more responsibility to leading the horse, make sure they go through the course herself instead of having people lead her. So she's learning to stay attentive and stay on task.
And how old are you, Dana?
26.
Nice. And what have you learned about riding horses? What
I'm the horse Olympics.
what is your favorite part about riding a horse?
I like to ride a lot.
You like to ride a horse.
Well, I think that what she's learned, what she likes the most is getting out there, and she's learned how to now take the saddle off the horse. So she's learning to take care of the things, not just sitting on top of the horse, but she has to learn now to lead the horse, to go to the right, to the left, and really taking more responsibility. Yeah, she loves Jessie.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
As you can see, the vision of Sire has grown exponentially over the years. They strive to provide high-quality riding experiences, beneficiaries, and have improved and will continue to improve the lives of student, parent, and employee lives. I am Kacie reporting from Sire's Richmond Center in Richmond, Texas.